So today we're going to be looking at 5 players the Indiana Fever.
Imagine you're the GM of the Indiana Fever, and you've got the 8th pick in the 2025 draft. What do? You've got 5 players in front of you. Each one could make or break your team's future. But here's the catch. If you lose Kelsey Mitchell, even the best pick might not save you. You're sweating bullets as you look at your options. Azzi Fudd, the injury-prone star, Aisha Silfka, the unicorn who won't play until 2026, Sonia Citron, the safe bet, Jania Barker, the wild card, or Anissa Morrow, the double-double machine. One wrong move and you could set your team back years. But pick the right player, and you might just turn the Fever's fortunes around. All right, let's talk about Azzi Fudd. You've probably heard the buzz around her name, right? But here's where things get interesting. Imagine you're in the Fever's war room, and Fudd's name pops up on the board. Your heart starts racing. Could this be the game changer Indiana's been dreaming of? But hold on a second. Let's look at the facts. Fudd's college career? It's been a wild ride, to say the least. Get this, she's only played in 23 games over the last 2 years. That's less than half the games she could have been in. Now you might be thinking, maybe she just needs a fresh start in the pros. But what if those pesky injuries follow her to the WNBA? Now let's talk about her shooting. You'd expect a top prospect to be lighting it up from beyond the arc, right? Well, here's the kicker. Fudd's been shooting just 34% from three-point range in her last 15 games. And last year, even worse at 28%. Not exactly the numbers you'd want to see from your potential franchise player. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some experts are raising red flags about Fudd's potential impact in the pros. They're saying her injury history and inconsistent performance could make her a risky pick for any team. Can you imagine the Fever rolling the dice on Fudd only to end up with another season of what-ifs and empty seats? Now you might be wondering, is there any upside to picking Fudd? Well, there's always the chance she could overcome her injuries and become a star. We've seen it happen before in the WNBA, but is that a gamble the Fever can afford to take? Now you might be thinking we've covered all the bases with FUD, but hold on to your seats because we're about to dive into the world of Azzi Silfka. And let me tell you, T,